Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new Transurfing talk. My name is Gabriel, and I'm here with my friend Fernando. Hello, Fernando. How are you?
I'm very well. Very happy to be here once again. We had a little break, in between our talks, but we are ready to go again.
Yeah, and it's good to say that this is really a totally spontaneous talk. We don't have anything prepared, and the topic of today is the coordination of intention. And I like it so much. Yeah, I think it's one of the favorites of Vadim Saran, right?
Yeah, I think we always say this is the main topic, whether it's importance, coordination of intention, when we talk about also about the slides. These are very things that are specifically, specifically sort of for Transurfing. Vadim Zeland kind of went to great lengths to kind of create this kind of ideas, or express them, that these kind of ideas of these topics to be a little bit different from the what's going on in the self-development field at the moment, so it's like we got like Transurfing. This name is not very used in the self-development, and we got coordination of intention. We got so many different kind of keywords that are specific to Transurfing, and this is what it's they're all very as important as each other, like this one, coordination of intention is vital for the application of Transurfing. It's the most effective way of moving, of living through the alternative space,
Yeah, I would say it's just the first step, right? Maybe in some way, like the first step that you have to do to clear your layer of reality, right?
Yeah. It's it's like I think it. You could also say that to wake up, and become aware is the very, very, very first step.
Exactly.
Because if you don't do that, if we're not awake and aware, we just can't do it. We'd be in automatic. We'd be living through our program. The program that we kind of receive through the matrix. We've been living through that. So awake and aware, and then as soon as we realize, we begin to kind of connect with that part of us, the real human, that lives within us, from the heart. We connect with that part, and then we somehow make a direct connection and start to receive this kind of information from the space of variations that helps us. We can open the book, ask a question, open the book, and there's an answer there. How does that happen? It's like magic. But it's not really. We send out the request, and as we send out the request, the answer comes, in different ways. And what Vadim Zeland says is that we have to get used to this idea of, if you like, of perceiving every event as a positive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that we are moving all the time through lifelines. It's something that is always
Yeah.
going on. We want to or not, it's
Yeah.
always happening. And it has to do a lot with our thoughts or
Oh, yeah.
emotions. So yeah, I think coordination of intention is telling us to be always choosing the positive, you know, choosing
Yeah.
the options that we have. I think is some is positive, another is negative. So we
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
choose, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Transurfing is all about this choice. You know,
Yes.
um, when we realize how reality works and that we have the possibility of this, of having a choice, that
Hmm.
we always had it. It's just that we didn't know.
Yes.
Through this choice, of course, there's there's still work that we have to do, you know, to become to develop sort of uh, good habits that
Hmm.
support us, you know, like not being like the perfect person. It's like that comes by itself, you know. We don't
Hmm.
focus on that, but we focus on um, kind of interacting with reality always to gain a benefit from it,
Yeah.
you know. That's another way of saying always in a positive way, but not in this way that we are like obsessed or give so much importance to positive, positive, positive.
Yeah.
You know, that then we create the this
Unbalanced.
imbalance. Then we attract the forces. That bring things into balance.
Yeah.
What's the word? What's the
And
word?
the
Sometimes
balance is the balancing
the
forces.
balancing forces, or what's the other word for it? It's
Mm. Um,
we create this excessive potential.
yeah.
We
Excessive
create
contention. Yeah.
excessive potential through, like, you know, being obsessed about you know, I want this, I want this, that, but all is coming from not having, you know. It's
Hmm.
like all upside, in a way. We don't need, we should not act from this not having, but
Exactly.
through realizing who we really are, and that this is what we should have before us. You know, it's like our birthright.
Yeah, and also, yeah, knowing that
You
everything
know,
comes from the inside. So what we see is always a reflection.
yeah,
So, but it's a delay. You know, it's a delay of our thoughts that we're
yeah,
having, emotions, and
yeah,
all of that. So I think that you said
yeah,
it really well when you said that the first thing is to awake, to gain our attention, and the moment that we gain our attention,
yeah,
that's when we can see what's going on, knowing that it's just a reflection. And if it's not, what I want to say is you don't have to be positive just for it, because it has no sense. You have to see the benefit of the situation and see that going that path, right?
yeah. Yeah, we, you know, this thing about being positive is, it's like a secondary, you know. Of course,
Mm,
if we know how reality works, and like we have a lot of stuff in our subconscious,
mm.
in our program, that sometimes it's became habits, you know, and we go, if we fall asleep, we acting from this part. So
Yeah.
the thing about waking up is that then we notice this kind of part of us, this program, and then we say no, you know, that's enough, and I'm going to work in a different way. You know, I'm going to
Mm,
work from this aspect of, like we said, perceiving every event as a positive, and
mm.
so in this way, we kind of move into favorable lifelines.
Yeah.
lifelines that really support us and of abundance, joy, and the more we practice this coordination, working in this way, the more frequent we come across these waves of fortune, these lifelines that are supporting us, instead of being fighting to achieve something, to kind of to survive. We don't need to do that. We just need to know who we are, and then we focus on creating a reality that it's beneficial for us. And then as we do that, the outer intention reacts with us in a favorable way. It's always giving us everything,
Yeah, I was going to say that is a key ingredient, the coordination of intention to achieve the way of fortune.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think because when you are operating like that for some time, you will see that you are in a way of fortune, because stuff start to happen in a way really positive. Yeah.
And this is like we have to also become aware that this is not like something a state of being where you got your head up in the clouds, I want to be this or that. It's like rather you take conscious action, with your intentions, conscious action that enables you to keep balance.
Yeah.
Like when we surf in the sea on a board, okay, it's the same. We all transurfing is like surfing over the reality, or not allowing us to fall deep into the water, we just surf over the top of reality, keeping this balance.
Yeah.
And so always in the wave of fortune, we kind of do a perfect surfing, transurfing.
Exactly.
It's like it's really something that we desperately need in our stage that we are, in our development stage of humanity. We definitely need this, because we have a big luggage from our subconscious, from our, if you like, program that the matrix uses, the pendulums, to kind of keep us fixed, so that we cannot free ourselves. And we have to take charge of this, and then it's great. We feel like really powerful. We work from power, not with force and like fighting. We're not fighting. We got power. We don't need to fight. We got this power that allows us to connect directly to source, and then we can have everything.
Yes, and it has nothing to do with daydreaming. It's not a dream. It's you are working with your intention, and you are clear and you are awake. It's because people can think, I have to be positive. I have to create this image in my mind and I spend the time and the day daydreaming. I think, in my opinion, daydreaming does not work. It has to be an intention, and it has to be a presence there, right?
Of course. It's so it's like if we get the message, this message of working with this coordination, every moment of our life is to be experienced as perfect. This is the secret, that whatever is happening, even if like our program sometimes says, oh, I don't like this, this is not very pleasant. We know that in the situation, there's always a benefit. There's
Of course.
always, and in this way is what I mean, it's always perfect. It's always
Yeah,
perfect because we can always gain advantage from this, every situation. Like Vadim Zilan says, every problem comes with a solution attached.
yes, that's
Yeah,
true. Yeah,
yeah. So yeah, it's like that, and so uh,
yeah, we don't see sometimes because we give too much importance to the problems
yeah,
and too much.
yeah.
Yeah, it's always the importance there when it's a
Well,
problem.
yeah, importance, and then when we give too much importance, then we get into this complaining, because you think, oh,
Yeah.
this is not how I think it is, should be, like
Mm.
it's got to be this way or that way, or this is very important. I have to really fight for it, to achieve this. And so and then we get disappointed because like the way that the law of the universe is this
Mm.
law of balance, we give too much focus, too much importance to something, straight away we activate this correcting force,
The balancing forces.
yeah,
Yeah.
we activate that,
Mm.
and then you know
Yeah, it's very
and
key
then we
that,
have to
yeah, we see
deal
that
with it. So
everything.
it's about uh, knowing how to.
Yeah,
Sorry.
sorry, excuse me. Yeah, go on, please.
Yeah. No, it's about us activating that aspect in our system that the Neo, from the movie
Yes.
Matrix, the inner guardian, activate that,
Hmm.
the guardian, the observer, to
The
take
observer,
care of
yeah.
business. We have absolute faith in this power, and we allow the observer to take charge of business, and then we can consciously relax. This is a great state of, we are not in a stress kind of mode. We
Yeah,
are relaxed, and um, we relax this kind of obsession with our limited mind
yeah.
uh,
And I think that,
in all situations. Yeah,
yeah, you say something really, really key and really valuable, that we are in a state of relaxation. We are not in a
yeah,
state of stress or in an static
no,
stress state of being, oh, I just discovered Transurfing. This is fantastic. I'm going to be super, super positive and being all the time in that ecstasy, because again, this is
yeah,
importance again, and we are creating
yeah,
an
yeah,
imbalance. So yeah, I think that this is really key, that we
yeah,
stay in a calm state and we observe, like you said, we have this observer always on, and see what's going on and see where
yeah,
are our importance on the situations we are dealing with, and also, of
yeah,
course, seeing the benefit to
yeah,
navigate, to surf in a
yeah.
good way.
There's no better way, as far as I know, as far as I'm concerned, to go through our life,
Yeah,
our reality, than in this state. It's like, and we don't need to go and learn different uh, kind of therapy. We can do it if we want, do it for the
sure.
sake of it, to enjoy it,
Mm,
go and do yoga or Reiki or this energetic therapies or whatever, go to the gym,
mm,
whatever. But the
yes.
thing is, uh, with transurfing, you are in a state that your world is taken care of you. And
Yes,
this is the great gift of reconnecting with source. You
the
know,
source.
we reconnect with source, and through the experience, you know, like putting into practice. If you
Yes,
don't practice, you don't see this, what we're talking about, you know.
yeah,
But
that's
if you
key.
practice, you see the results, you know, you see the results, you get more and more confident. It becomes a
Hmm.
habit. And you know, it's like you integrate it in your system. It's like, uh, you know, it's the ideal state to be.
Yeah, and you start to operate in that state. And yeah,
Yeah,
that's when everything could really change and you can see that the change
yeah,
in reality.
yeah,
So yeah, thank you so much, Fernando. We are going to keep talking on that on the next video. And
yeah,
thank
yeah,
you,
sure.
everyone.
Yeah.
So we see you
Okay.
in the next video.
Bye.
Bye-bye.